Alright, Modern Warfare 2, let's go and plat this game. I had to accept 3 terms of agreements before I could even start, as you can see here. But let's start playing. Let's first take a quick look at the trophy guide.
I mean, it's alright, like...
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Okay, all jokes aside, the first trophy I'm going for is to complete the campaign on Veteran, and this is how it went.
Nice.
This is pretty much what a veteran playthrough looks like. It means just dying a lot, and you have to remember where the enemies are. You have to be patient, hide behind things a lot. So if you're good at Call of Duty and you've played a lot of them before, it shouldn't be a problem, but otherwise it might need some practice. I did have some issues, as you may see here. I got stuck in a checkpoint and I couldn't get out, so I had to replay the entire mission. But I didn't have to replay it not once, but I had to replay it twice, because also at the end of the mission, as you can see here, my teammate says, alright, let's go, we have to move on, and he doesn't follow and he stays still. I did many checkpoint resets, but the same happened over and over, so I had to replay the entire mission again, and this is actually right at the end of the mission. So that was quite frustrating, but next to those little glitches, it's a very good game. So after completing the campaign on veteran difficulty and getting the worst trophy video ever, you also get this trophy for completing the campaign, and I went on to do the rest of them. Crocodile, this one is very straightforward. This is when you first get your gun in wet work, make sure you shoot 3 people while being underwater. Then in the same mission, wet work, you can get the trophy Nessie. If you use a throwing knife or suppressed gun, kill everybody without being seen, you'll get the trophy pretty easily. Daredevil is a trophy I got on dark water. You have to flash yourself and then kill these 2 enemies. It's pretty easy, but it does take a few tries because it doesn't register always. Later on in the same mission, if you shoot this porta potty while walking up the stairs, there's a guy in there and you kill him. Before he gets out, you get the trophy, a crappy way to die. Later on in the same mission, still on dark water, after you get the cutscene jumping onto the new ship, you have to hop onto this little boat here. Don't get out of it because you can't touch the deck, and you have to try and advance to the end of the ship. It's pretty easy. You have to hop on container. You can use checkpoint reset if you don't get it. But the toughest part is getting up on the ship, but once you get all the way to the end, without touching the deck, you get the trophy. Then on the mission Violence and Timing, you can get 2 trophies. One of them is Test Drive. This one requires you to hop on and drive all the cars that there are. The one you're probably missing is there's cars along the side of the road standing still. You can take those, actually those are like civilian cars, and if you get those you'll probably get the trophy. Otherwise you need to try and get all the other cars, but this one is pretty easy. The other trophy on the same mission is keeping this one. Reach Captain Price using the first vehicle you hijack. It speaks for itself and it's very easy, especially if you do it on recruit mode. You'll get this one without a hassle. The next trophy is Gentleman Thief. You have to open 3 safes during the campaign. There is 1 on the El Sin Nombre mission, and there is 2 on the mission Alone. I looked up online what the codes were, and I would really recommend you do this during your veteran playthrough because the insides of the safe really help you out a lot. Alright, then the trophy Gunless, finish mission alone without firing a gun. This one was a little difficult, maybe because I did it on veteran mode. If you're having trouble, do this on an easier mode. Try to craft as much stuff as possible because you are allowed to use Molotovs and C4s, and try to go without being seen as much as possible, and you should be able to get this pretty easily. Otherwise it can be pretty tough. Alright, then the trophy Nobody Was There. It's on the mission Recon by Fire. I got this one automatically because it's pretty easy. If you listen to Captain Price, he'll tell you exactly how to shoot everybody, and then you will get the trophy automatically because the enemies won't be able to trigger the alarm. So just listen to Price and you'll get this one easy. There are 3 trophies on Prison Break mission. The first one is No Time to Lose. Complete the CCTV sequence in 4 minutes. This one is pretty easy, but it does take a few tries to get the hang of it, but there's no trouble here. Then there will be multiple points in the mission where you can pick up a riot shield, just kill 3 people and you'll get the trophy Wall of Duty very easy. And then the last trophy in Prison Break is Backpack Guy, kill, gas or blinded enemies using a Molotov, Semtex and Frag. It's a little wonky because you don't know which one you've already got, and sometimes I don't think it tracks him, so you just have to do it until you get the trophy, but it's not really that difficult, so it doesn't take too much time. Practice makes perfect. Shoot all the targets in the training area in Ghost Team. This one's pretty easy, you just have to shoot all the targets as the trophy description says. Make sure you throw a C4 at the tank every now and then, that way you get a save point. Don't throw more than 2 though, because otherwise you will end the mission and you won't have the trophy. Alright, Ghost in Training means that in El Sin Nombre you just have to go around the normal way. Don't kill anyone and don't be seen. You can go on top of a ladder and go on top of the elevator, and then there's a button you press, and then after you press that button you get the trophy. Just make sure you don't kill anyone and never be seen. You can use checkpoint reset, that doesn't matter. Okay, we've arrived to the very last campaign trophy. It's Must Be Wind. Rescue the hostages in Countdown without the enemies firing their weapons. At the very start of the last mission, you are hanging off a building and you have to clear 3 floors of enemies. Make sure they don't notice you, so hang upside down at all times, and there are spots where you can kill multiple enemies with 1 shot. If you do it that way, then they won't notice you and they won't fire at you, and you'll get the trophy pretty easily. Okay, after doing all those campaign trophies, now we come to the only reason this platinum is a 5 out of 10 on PSN profiles. I'm talking about the co-op trophies. Now, to be fair, full SSE, which is getting all the intel, is like any other game where you have to get all collectibles. It isn't that hard, it just takes a little time. You also get the trophy only at the beginning, automatically when you go for all the other trophies trying to get 3 stars in some of the missions. I got the trophy while playing Kings of the Mountain. That one was pretty easy as well. You have to earn 3 stars in Defender Mount Zaya. Actually not that difficult, and I think everybody should be able to do it in their first try. Then after doing Defender Mount Zaya, I got Night Fight straight away by completing low profile. You have to do it within 15 minutes. It might take a few tries, but it's also not the most challenging one out there. I know this video is a little bit different than my usual videos, so please let me know what you think of it and I will keep it in mind while making the next video. That is because the 2 most difficult trophies of this platinum are Hellride and Going Dark. I was having a lot of trouble getting these until I met this legend named Donnelly online. Not only did we do Hellride in the first try, which is getting 3 stars in the night area, it was pretty difficult, but to be fair, if you give it a few tries with the right person you'll get it. He also helped me show what the right way is to do Going Dark, which is complete low profile without triggering any alarms. And damn, I underestimated this trophy very much. I consider myself pretty good at Call of Duty, but this trophy was something else. The object is to not have the alarm go off while going for the objective. However, you also lose if the enemy starts shooting at you or know your location. And some trophy guides online say that you can use checkpoint reset on this trophy. However, I find that hasn't worked, and some comments on those trophy guides also say that that is not how it works anymore. So you can't use checkpoint reset, so you have to get them all done in one go. Anyway, after trying this trophy for a very long time, I finally got it. I have a massive thank you to say to Milo the Gamer 02 and also to Salim the King. They both helped me out a lot to get this trophy, so thank you very much, guys. Alright, so we finally got that 4th platinum trophy on my new account. It is a very relieving one. I didn't expect it to be as tedious as it was, but I finally got it. That means we have 4 platinums and our trophy level on our account is 92. Alright, that being said, we are now at the end of the video. This is a kind of different video than the last 3 were. Please let me know if this is the style that you like more, or did you like the other videos more. Say it in the comments, I'll be happy to look at it. Also, if there are any other platinums you would like to see, please let me know. And otherwise, I wish you a happy hunting.